It's you and
Welcome back, guys. Today I am reacting to another Watch Mojo video titled Top 10 Times Call of Duty Made Men Cry. Now, these are specific moments throughout the franchise where they were very, very, very dramatic and sad. A few of which I could probably guess would be the ending, or the death of Ghost and Roach, the death of Soap, and the ending to Call of Duty World War II. Those are really the only ones I could think of off the top of my head that might be in this video, or might not be. But yeah, with that being said, if you enjoy the video, leave a like, subscribe, comment, and yeah, let's hop right into this video.
I'm not crying, I'm a man crying. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 moments Call of Duty made men cry. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we'll be looking at the various emotional moments throughout the Call of Duty series and ranking them based on dramatic intensity and emotional impact. Number 10, Mason's death, Call of Duty Black Ops 2. It's always tough letting go of a past protagonist. It's even harder when you're forced to kill them. After being captured
Depending
by
on where you shoot him, he does come back near the end. Spoiler alert.
Not knowing who is really under there, Woods shoots.
I think if you shoot him in the head, he actually dies, but if you shoot him in like the chest or something, I know he comes back. So this was the first and only Call of Duty where the ending was up to you, basically. You chose the ending.
Number 9, I'll see you on the other side. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare.
Again, this one really didn't tug at my heartstrings too much.
At the very beginning of the game,
I mean, it was sad,
Jack
but
Mitchell
not
and
too
Will
sad.
Irons are repelling an invasion of North Korea. However, Will's arm is caught in an access panel while placing charges on a gunship.
That kind of sucked, though.
After a failed rescue attempt, Will decides to save Jack by pushing him off of the gunship before he explodes.
It's okay. I'll see you on the other side.
I feel like they tried too hard to be to make it dramatic.
Dramatic swelling music, but then Jack's arm is severed by falling debris, and he
kind of sucked.
Number 8, Woods' sacrifice. Call of Duty Black Ops.
Again, this isn't as sad
Woods
knowing he
and
comes
Mason
back in the
confront bad guy
sequel,
Lev Kravchenko, but Kravchenko gains the upper
because the
hand against
explosion
Woods
was all in
and
Mason's
beats the shit out
mind,
of
so
Mason.
it never happened.
After
The
Woods
grenade
recoups
never
and
went off.
stabs Kravchenko, he pulls the
But at the
trigger
time, yeah, it was a pretty sad moment.
forcing Woods to play
I think
the
honestly,
sacrifice himself by pushing Kravchenko out a window. Of course, Woods survives the explosion somehow, but at the time,
because the explosion
this
never
was an
went
emotional
off.
Scene because, well, you know, heroic sacrifices. We've been through that, right? Number 7, the Siberian Diamond
Okay,
Mine,
yes,
Call
this
of
I
Duty
agree with
Modern
fully.
Warfare 3. Fans were beginning to get
Sandman
a bit
and
of
his
franchise
team were
fatigue
pretty
by the time Modern Warfare 3
awesome,
was
and it
released,
kind
but
of sucked
that
when they
doesn't mean it
died.
isn't without its moments. Case in point, the exhilarating Diamond Mine set piece, which sees Sandman, Grinch, and Truck heroically stay behind.
Where
and
was
sacrifice
Frost, though?
themselves
That was
for
my
the
biggest
good.
question. Because you play as him, like, he is part of Sandman's team, but where is he in this
Heroic
mission?
sacrifice, dramatic slow motion, emotional music, theatrical fade to white while otherwise stoic characters scream the names of the deceased.
Yeah,
This is
that
just
kind of
grade
sucked,
A
honestly.
man-tier material.
I
Say what you
agree
want
with
about these
this.
games, but there's
I
no
agree
denying
with
that they
this.
contain some beautifully dramatic set pieces.
Definitely.
Number 6, Game Over, Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
I can agree with
The
this in a
first
way.
Modern Warfare is often considered to be the best in the series.
Personally,
Not only
I
for
wasn't
its
always a
stellar
fan of
multiplayer component,
Gaz
but
and
also for its highly energetic, imaginative, and yes, emotional
what was his
campaign.
name, Briggs.
Modern Warfare has a real doozy of an ending.
I
An ultra
personally never
nationalist
was a
helicopter
fan of
traps the
them. I
squad on a bridge.
never had any emotion towards them, so when they died, it was like
You're forced to watch a large majority of your
a
squad
shrug.
die at the hands of enemy soldiers, and then the good guys show up, so you're dramatically lifted away while the music swells and the game fades to white. This was pure Hollywood drama, and we kind of loved it.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
Number
Though.
5, No Sacrifice
This
Too
was-
Great. Call of Duty.
This is
World
definitely
War
like
II.
my number
Having to leave a
3 or
good man
2.
behind is always a difficult situation, even in a video game. Such is the case for the player's commanding officer, Lieutenant Joseph Turner. After
Definitely.
saving Daniels
I
from
agree with
certain
this.
death, Turner is shot in the
This
back
Call of
by a
Duty
German
game,
tank
you know, a
commander.
lot of people give
After
it
killing
shit,
that
but
dude
the
with
campaign
Turner's
was
sidearm,
very
Daniels carries the
solid.
lieutenant as
I
far as he
enjoyed it
can
a lot.
before Turner himself orders
You can't
Daniels
really say
to
that
leave him
about a lot
behind
of Call
to
of
hold
Duty
the rear.
games anymore.
It was an honor. No sacrifice too great. Go.
This heroic sacrifice is as dramatic as they come, as even the soldiers are struggling to hold back their manliest of men tears. Number 4, Davis's Family Vacation.
I don't know why this
Call
is
of
number
Duty Modern
4.
Warfare 3.
I mean,
Well, they had
you
to
can
top
really
that
only
infamous
see
airport
this
scene from Modern Warfare
part of the
somehow,
game
and I
if
guess
you
they succeeded. This brief interlude shows an innocent civilian named Mr. Davis as he films his wife and daughter on vacation.
seeing this
The
scene
daughter
is
seems
optional,
excited to be in
honestly,
London
throughout the
and
game.
playfully chases some pigeons before a truck friggin' explodes.
I mean, it was
throwing
sad,
the family
but
and
I
sending the streets
mean,
into chaos. It's a painful,
it was a
horrific
random
scene to witness.
family.
Maybe
I
it's
really had no
realistic depiction
emotions
of a
towards
terrorist
it, to be
attack.
honest.
It gives us a first-hand look of the horrors that
This
plague
was
our
going to be on
world,
my list. It would be
and
top
it's
number
every bit as
10.
difficult to watch as the creators intended. Number 3, killing Harper.
Again,
Call of Duty, Black
you
Ops 2.
cannot kill
Choosing
him.
to kill
This
or
is
capture Menendez
this is
one
optional
thing,
too.
but choosing whether to kill Harper is something else entirely. In the scene,
It does
Menendez
suck, though,
threatens
when
for
you
it
kill
with
him.
execution and orders him to kill Harper. You're then given the choice to either shoot Menendez or Harper.
Yeah,
Kill him.
And choosing the latter is a devastating decision. Not
yeah,
really.
it kind of sucked. Harper is
Tells
pretty
Farid to
cool,
get on
so
with
it kind of
before
sucked
his
having to kill
head
him.
explodes, splattering the camera with blood and sending Farid into a state of shock. It's a difficult decision, made all the more horrible by the utterly defeated reaction. There's really no happy outcome in this scenario. Number 2, Shepard's betrayal.
This
Call of
is
Duty
number 1 for
Modern
me.
Warfare 2.
This hit
the
me
old
hard
good
when I
guy's
first
actually the
played
bad
this
guy
game.
switcheroo. It's an old tactic, but it's damn effective. After
This
Roach and Ghost
was-
nearly die raiding
I
a safe
can't
house,
describe it.
Lieutenant General
This was
Shepard betrays
sad
them
as fuck.
and steals the intel they've just recovered.
That's one less loose end.
In this admittedly very over-the-top scene, Shepard shoots Roach in the stomach before executing Ghost. The still conscious Roach is then
Yeah, the
thrown
music
into
in the
ditch with
background,
Ghost's
too,
corpse,
really
whereupon
hit
he's
me.
doused with gasoline and burned alive. It's an extremely violent scene, and undoubtedly one of Call of Duty's most heartbreaking.
Definitely.
The music, the slow motion, ugh, chills.
Everything about it.
Number 1, Soap's
This
death
is also
in Call of
number
Duty
1 for me.
Modern Warfare 3. It was well known that Modern Warfare 3 was going to be the final installment of the
Because it's
Modern
like you play
Warfare
as this
series,
dude
and
throughout
as
the
such, we
whole
were all expecting
franchise,
some
and
climactic
he
deaths.
just dies
After
here.
Soap is
You
mortally
know,
wounded, Price tries desperately to save
it
his life, with
sucked. It really
anguished
did.
screams
This
and
was
cries
like
for
one of
help.
the saddest deaths in the whole game. Especially the music. The music really made
Soap
it.
then passes away, complete with quieting music and the harrowing screams of Captain Price. To make the scene even more sad, Price then places the pistol
Oh
on
my
Soap's
God.
body before the music swells again in a final heroic send-off. Now that's how you end a trilogy, or set up the final act. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from Watch Mojo and subscribe for new videos every day.
Well, guys, that was my reaction to the top 10 times Call of Duty made men cry. A lot of them I disagreed with, like the Advanced Warfare one. There was a one from MW3 about with the family. A lot of those didn't really affect me as much. I mean, they might have affected some people, but I don't know. I just didn't really feel any emotion towards those scenes exactly. But I did agree with a lot of them at the same time. I agreed with Soap's death and Ghost and Roach. Those definitely should have been number 1 and number 2. If I were going to add others, I would have put Bowman's death should definitely be in the top 10 because his death was pretty sad too. For the most part, I did agree with this list. I think they included a lot of sad moments in the franchise, and it just shows how crazy Call of Duty can get at times. But yeah, I agree with this list 100%. But if you enjoyed it, leave a like, comment, subscribe. With that being said, I hope everyone has a great night, and I will see everyone next time. Take it easy, guys. Later.